The effect of Among Us on your ability to solve detective riddles. Question: does playing Among Us increase your chances of getting more riddles right? My first source. The source I used was an article or blog about how video games can make you smarter. I use this source because my project is focused on finding out if the popular video game Among Us makes you solve more detective riddles, because video games can help you increase your chances of solving problems correctly. The source is related to my project because it proves that playing video games increases brain power. The data that I found was that they took information from various studies that proved some video games help your mind. My hypothesis was, if my friends play Among Us for varied amounts of time, then the friend who played after the longest time will be able to solve more riddles, because problem-solving games help you be able to solve more problems in the real world. My independent variable was the amount of time played. My dependent variable was the number of riddles solved correctly. The control was 0 minutes played, or no time played, and some constants were the participants the game played, the number of riddles asked, the the Among Us map they played, the server code, how each participant answers the questions. My materials. My phone, the timer that already comes installed on your phone, the app Among Us, and the Science Fair logbook. It could have been any notebook, but I chose this one to keep my stuff in order. Procedures. Tell 3 other participants that it's time for the experiment. Send my friends the server code and I join the server I made. Ask them the first riddle and write down what they said in the logbook. I set the timer on my phone to 10 minutes and we all play for 10 minutes. Tell the friend that agreed to play for 10 minutes that their time is up and they leave the game. I ask everyone another riddle and they write down their answers in the logbook. Repeat steps 4, 5, and 6 with the other 2 people. Then I write down their answers. Data table and graph. Here in the data table you can see that the person that played 30 minutes and the person that played 20 minutes both have the same amount correct. And the person that played 10 minutes only got 1 correct. The person that didn't play at all got 0 of them correct, they got all of them wrong. Here in the pie chart you can see the same thing, where the person that played 30 minutes and the person that played 20 minutes have the same amount on the pie chart, and the person that got 0 minutes doesn't have any part on the pie chart, and the person that played for 10 minutes has a small amount in the pie chart. Data analysis. The data I have collected shows that playing the video game Among Us does help you get more detective riddles correct. The people that played for 30 and 20 minutes got more riddles correct. The person that didn't play the game got all the riddles wrong. The person that only played for 10 minutes got only 1 correct. My hypothesis was correct. Conclusion. In this experiment, I found that playing the video game Among Us increases your chances of getting more detective riddles correct. Because of this, the video game Among Us may be used to train detectives so they can solve crimes. While doing research, I found that soldiers in the military use video games to train their brains, so I figured that Among Us might help detectives. While conducting my experiment, I saw that at the beginning most of the participants were getting the riddle wrong, and the people who played longer got most of them right. The information I was collecting supported my hypothesis. I don't think there were any experimental errors in my experiment, but there are things that would change if I conducted the experiment again. First, I would have gotten more participants in the experiment and make them come over to my house for the experiment. Because of the pandemic, this was not possible, but we could have done it in a Zoom meeting. Secondly, I would have a group of people play and a group of people do not play. I would also have more riddles. What I would change in the game settings would be to make the server private so people don't come and go. 2 things I learned was that Among Us help you solve detective riddles, and that video games are used to train soldiers. I would look to know if other popular video games help your brain like Among Us does, and if dress-up games like Gacha Life or Gacha Club help boost creativity.